And well. Welcome back to New York Sports WickerMedia. I'm Wat2K99. Thank you, as always, for taking the time to watch these videos. Game preview time. It is the Jets. It is the Dolphins in Miami, Florida. 1 p.m. as the rest of the Jets games will be this season. They should be at 1 o'clock a.m., but that's another story. Jets, we know the deal. They're coming into this game with a 3-9 record, still mathematically alive for the playoffs. Insert your own joke. And Miami, here's the thing. Going to Miami, that stadium is now a house of horrors. Jets have lost their 8 straight games. The last time the Jets won a game in Miami, Rex was still head coach. They have not scored a touchdown there since 2021. That touchdown was a pick 6 by Brandon Eccles. Oh, my gosh. And as far as the Dolphins go, they are 5-7. They lose to Green Bay on Thanksgiving night. That broke a 3-game winning streak. May have finished off their playoff hopes. They need to win out to have pretty much any chance at all. All right, let's break this matchup down. Both sides of the ball starting when the Jets are on defense and Miami has the football. Fins are averaging 328.9 yards per game, just 19th in the NFL. And they're scoring 19.3 points per game. That's 24th. Tua has thrown back-to-back games of 300-plus yards. He has played in just 8 games this year, completing 74.5% of his passes, 2,125 yards. That's 265 yards per game. 15 touchdowns to just 4 interceptions. So playing very, very efficiently. Tyreekhill, the Dolphins' most feared weapon, 55 catches for 654 yards, only 4 touchdowns. Last year, Hill averaged 112-plus receiving yards per game. This year, only 54.5, less than half of what he averaged last season. Jaylenwaddle, 45 catches, 601 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think he's had a down year as well. Odell Beckham, he's been non-existent. Now, without Sauce most likely playing in this game, as of this recording, basically midday Friday, the expectation is Sauce is not going to play, but we'll know more later on. It's up to DJ Reed, Brandon Eccles, maybe Quantez Stiggers even. But Jonnusmith, the tight end, is somebody you have to watch. He has 58 catches. That's more than either wide receiver. 58 catches on 74 targets, 648 yards, 4 touchdowns. So Jonnusmith, Jets are going to have to pay attention to him and have a strategy to slow him down. Now, with the offensive line, you've got Teron Armstead at left tackle, Aaron Brewer at center, and I want to spend a second on him. He came over from the Titans in free agency. He ranks in the top 10 in his position for both pass blocking and run blocking, allowed just 2 sacks all year. The problem Miami has on the offensive line is their guards, Eichenberg and Jones. They don't generate enough power to maintain a consistent running attack. Now, this is why I saved the running backs until the end of this part of the segment. The Fins have just 4 rushing touchdowns all season. Now, A-Chain, Mostert, and Wright, they're all capable. They have very good depth at running back, just like the Jets do. And against the Jets' run defense that is struggling, they may be able to make a mark. But A-Chain has actually been more dangerous in the passing game. He has 57 catches for 429 yards. He has 6 touchdowns. That's the most among any running back in the NFL. So it's up to Quinnen, Reddick, guys like that, willmcdonald to pressure Tua. It's not likely you're going to be able to get a lot of sacks on him, but you have to disrupt him because Tua gets the ball out faster than any quarterback in the NFL. All right, so quick pass rush, and you know what? You may have to double Tyreek Hill without Sauce. I don't know what they're going to do in this spot, but it's going to be a major challenge for the secondary, and that's why the Jets have got to get pressure, especially up the middle. You got to beat those guards for those opportunities at hitting Tua. All right, let's do what we always do. Let's flip the script. When the Jets are on offense, well, the Dolphins are allowing 311 yards per game. That's 7th in the league, 22.2 points per game. That's 14th. Anthony Weaver, their defensive coordinator who came over this year, he has added a lot of exotic looks. The problem they have is the personnel just isn't there. They are 31st in team sacks. Now, up the middle, you've got Zachseiler and Calaiscampbell, the 38-year-old veteran. Both have 4 sacks. That is a team high. But they do have 17 tackles for a loss combined, so they are able to get some penetration in the run game. At edge, you've got rookie Chop Robinson, 3.5 sacks. He is 7th in pass rush win rate among edge players in the league, ahead of both Bosa's, ahead of TJ Watt. So Chop Robinson can make an impact. Outside of that, they haven't had much. Emmanuel Ogbah hasn't done a lot. Jalen Phillips got hurt. Shaq Barrett retired. Bradley Chubb, he has been designated to return this week. The 21-day window is open. As of now, he is not expected to play in this game. At linebacker, you've got Jordan Brooks, a team-high 104 tackles, came over from Seattle. Anthony Walker has 48 tackles. You've got a good secondary with Kendall Fuller and jalenramsey at cornerback. Fuller, though, did miss the last 2 games, and he's been in concussion protocol twice this year. You've got a good nickel cornerback in Kader Kohu. He got his back injured, though, against Green Bay. Cam Smith, young player, separated his shoulder. And at safety, you've got Jevonholland, of course, the returner of the infamous Fail Mary last year, and Jordan Poyer, who's there for leadership more than anything. If I'm the Jets offense, I'm relying on the run and on short passes. I don't want to go up against these cornerbacks all that much. And if I do, I want quick hits. I want quick slants going down the field. I want to try to get the yards after the catch. And that interior offensive line of the Jets has been really good, but they're going to get a good challenge going against Seiler and Campbell. Another thing we got to mention, the Miami defense has had tackling issues. They were credited with 23 missed tackles against Green Bay. Now, you can blame that on the cold if you like to, but let's see how their tackling does this week. The fact that Breecehall is injured, not known if he's going to play yet, that's going to make a major difference. But I do like the idea of running braelonallen a lot and challenging these Miami linebackers and these safeties. Dare them to tackle. Dare them to bring down braelonallen, who's very tough to bring down. I want to see some more Agent Zero in this game. Okay, a couple other game notes. So the weather is going to be about 70 degrees in Miami, so we don't have to worry about records and how bad 2 has been. And when it's 40 degrees or less, that's not going to factor in. At kicker, Jake Sanders, 22 of 26 on field goals, made all 20 of his extra points. Malik Washington, the rookie from Virginia, will do the returning. That was a player that a lot of people wanted, a lot of fellow Jet fans. We talked about the possibility of drafting him. Jets go with Malachi Corley instead. But Washington hasn't had a major impact. Just 10 catches all season. He's kind of learning the ropes. Maybe there was a reason he dropped all the way to the 6th round. As far as my score prediction, well, we put that on the bold predictions video. Let's just say I'm not overly optimistic this winning streak that Miami has against the Jets in Florida is getting snapped, because you just don't know what kind of Jet team you're going to get and if they're going to be able to put 60 minutes of good football together. All right, guys, those are my thoughts on this game. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the football, and I will see you right back here with more content from you know where, the Wicker Chair.